All right, ladies and gentlemen, Grand Rising, happy Friday. Thank you for jumping on. What we got? 2 more days to the end of the year. That's right. It is December 29th. And this is Eric coming in from Blank Spot. We're a sublimation blank supply company located in South Carolina. And we're going to be hitting you up with some amazing anytime gift ideas. Amazing anytime gift ideas. So as you jump on, do me a favor, drop your city and state, let me know where you're tuning in from. Double tap the screen if you're watching from TikTok. If you're watching from any other platform, make sure you share the video because it can be shared, and that lets everybody else know that we are live and we are here. So we do have other platforms. If you want to check us out on our social media platforms, we are available on YouTube, our Facebook as well. You can follow us there. One other note. Just because you see us on social media, that does not mean that we're going to automatically respond to social media, okay? So if you want to get in touch with us, the best way to get in touch with us is to either email us or email us, okay? If you want to get a quick response, find us. Our information's up there in our information's up there in our description, and you can actually email us. We do have a phone number as well. We're actually a business, and we're actually operating like a business. So if you don't see us responding to messages and quick, chats and things like that, it's because we're busy, guys. Okay. If you have any questions about any of the products that we have, this particular product right here is pinned, and we're gonna be talking about this photo frame. This is an MDF photo frame. So if you got any questions about any of our products that you see, they're gonna be all the information is gonna be in the description. So it's really easy. If you're new to TikTok Shop, I'm actually currently on TikTok Shop. How do you know? There's going to be a picture at the bottom of the frame. So if you see a picture down here on your camera that's popped up, that means I'm on TikTok Shop. If you want to see something else, any of the other items that we have, go ahead and click on the orange shopping cart. Click on the item, and it'll tell you what it is. Gonna have to probably take my time and share some information about that later on. But for right now, we're going to be talking about this photo frame. This is an anytime gift idea. So we're already done with Christmas holidays. That's it. It's over with. It's a wrap. Now, what are we going to do for the upcoming celebrations or observances? A lot of people out there are wondering what we were going to be doing. We don't just do sublimation transfers, guys. I know that's what a lot of people have seen on our timeline. They've seen sublimation transfers, but we have been a sublimation blanks and supply company since we started. So for those of you who are doing sublimation, this is a sublimation item. This is a MDF. This is wood. This is MDF. So that means it has a poly coating on it. This poly coating on it allows this particular substrate to take sublimation ink. Now, what we have here is a heat press. This is a clamshell heat press. Every heat press is different. So temperatures and times are going to be different as well. What I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do, even before I turn this on, because we're going to be pressing this. And the reason why I was pressing this is because I want to show you how to use our products. I cannot answer for anybody else's products. I would recommend, if you're purchasing something else from somebody else, that you go back to that vendor and find out what they recommend as far as temperature, time, and setting. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is, I don't know if you noticed, but I have a cushion underneath the heat press. This is a 15 by 15 heat press. If you're looking for heat presses, you can go to our warehouse and you can find them. We still have a sale going on until December 31st, 35% off the entire warehouse, with the minimum purchase of $50 until December 31st. Okay. That's everything except for our transfers. Now, I have this cushion on here. And the reason why I have this cushion on here, this cushion is going to serve as leverage. This is going to press my my frame up. When I put my heat press down, this is going to press my frame up. Okay. Hope you guys can see. So the first thing I'm going to do before I even turn my heat press on is I'm going to set my frame down. I want to make sure it's some good pressure. Okay. How do you know what pressure it is? Shiny D, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. And everybody else, if I missed you guys, thanks for jumping on. Laura, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm in the zone, y'all. It's almost like I'm trying to hurry up and get off of here. So So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Before I even turn my heat press on, I want to check the pressure. And Shawnee D, I did get your message. I'm going to respond to it, but you're welcome. You're more than welcome, and you're welcome back. After that, I'm going to go over here to the side where I have my my temperature, excuse me, my power button. I'm going to turn it on. Now, my heat press is set. I have my heat press set for 380 degrees. And I'm going to be pressing this one for 55 seconds. Once again, every heat press is different. Every substrate is different. So you're going to have to figure that one out yourself, okay? Can't give you a textbook blue pill, red pill. It's going to be kind of difficult. A lot of stuff is kind of, winging it. Robin, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. So now, this is an MDF, okay? This is wood. Now, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take the plastic protective covering off. There is a film coating on here that's protecting the poly coating. So you're going to take your fingernail. Do not, I repeat, I strongly encourage that you do not take one of those little fancy weeding tools that a lot of people use to weed vinyl with to take this off. You're going to want to use your fingernail, because if you take the weeding tool, it's a possibility that you can scratch through the plastic and mess up the protective coating. Now, if you're doing this for a customer, that's going to be kind of a waste of supplies. So you want to be careful when you're removing this, all right? Once you get this started, it comes off relatively easy. You got the same heat press? Well, that's awesome, because we got some more back here in the back. So if you know anybody who needs some, let them know. 35% off the entire warehouse until December 31st. All right, so we're peeling this off. And I'm just kind of taking my time because it is a tutorial on how to use our sublimation blanks and our sublimation transfers, okay, to include our paper. Now, you're also going to want to have handy, a microfiber towel, microfiber cloth. Why? It's because you're going to want to wipe off any type of residue that may be on your substrate. Sometimes there is a little tape residue, and some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes there's a little tape residue left on here, all right? So these are available right now on our TikTok shop. I'm not sure exactly how many we have, so please don't ask me. That's putting me on the spot. But if you click on the picture, you can actually see, and I'm not sure. I think it's I think you get 2 for that price. But these are going to make some great gifts. Now, not just Valentine's Day gifts, not just birthday gifts, but anniversary gifts. These are going to make great graduation gifts. These are even going to make great, what's another great gift? That's Mother's Day gifts. Anything that you can think of that can put a photo on here, you can do that, okay? So you see how shiny this is? That's what you can expect when you actually do this. Now, we're using our paper, and you'll be able to find our paper as well on the shop. If you're watching from any other platform, you'll be able to see all of the information that's in the description. You can get everything out of the description, okay? So, if you guys are just jumping on, we're about to sublimate a MDF photo frame, and this is not going to take long. I'm talking because I'm waiting on my press to heat up. All right, that's what I'm waiting on. So we're heating right on up. So guys, if you are wondering what you're going to be doing next, a lot of people jumped on the wagon for the holidays and you had a lot of success. Congratulations to you. But the holidays are over. Now, what are you going to do? Are you getting ready for the next upcoming observances? Are you getting ready for Black History? Are you getting ready for Valentine's Day? Are you getting ready for Mardi Gras? Are you getting ready for St. Patrick's Day? Are you getting ready for graduation? These are some upcoming things that are going on, and you can be ready for them right now if you start knowing what you're going to be able to offer your customers. So this is going to be a great gift, like I said, for somebody, whether it's a memorial, whether it's a wedding anniversary gift, whether it's a birthday gift. This is an anytime gift. This works for any time. So what I did was, we just came back from a family vacation. We took a family trip. Me and my wife and 7 other of our family members. We took a family trip, and we had a nice time. And I decided, I said, you know what? My sister and my brother-in-law went with us as well. And I said, you know what? I think it would be nice if I were to do something nice for them. So I decided to take one of the pictures. I decided to take one of the pictures that we took on our vacation. And I also decided to take one of our transfers, and I overlaid that. I laid that over the picture. So you're going to see in a minute what I did. Now, if you're looking for Valentine's Day transfers, I'm going to pin a couple of things while we wait. We do have some amazing sublimation transfers available. You get Valentine's Day transfers. They're available right now. You're going to get 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for just $12. Or you can get 12 3.5-inch pocket size transfers for $6. Okay? So those are Valentine's Day transfers. I wish I had like a whole gang sheet that I could show you, but I don't. However, they're 11-inch sublimation transfers. Excuse me. If you're new to sublimation, if you are brand new to sublimation, I mean, you do not know anything about sublimation, please do your research. So do me a favor. If you're new to sublimation and you're new to our platform, type a number 1 in the comments. If you're new to sublimation and you are new to our platform, type a number 1 in the comments. I just want to check the temperature. Y'all see me coughing. I came back a little sick. So, well, thank you. I appreciate you. We got a couple of number 1s. All right. Okay. It's good to know who you're talking to. So just so you know, you'll see beside our sublimation transfers, they're going to say not for cotton. Not for cotton. Why? Because sublimation does not work on cotton. Just because you can put it on there, it's not going to be a nice and vibrant look. It's going to actually look faded, and it's going to wash out right away. So sublimation, the ink, the process is for synthetic fibers. Specifically, polyester is going to look great. It's going to pop. Hence the reason for the poly coating. That's the reason why the tumblers that people have been sublimating, they come out so crisp and vibrant, because it has a poly coating. So cotton is a natural fiber. Polyester is man-made. So it's not going to work. Okay? So you need to do your research. Also, if you're doing any flat substrates where you're going to be using a heat press, I recommend you have a clamshell heat press for sublimation, because temperature, pressure, and time, it matters. Using something that you're going to do a hand press is not going to give you the same effect. Okay? We are moving right along. What else? So that's the Valentine's Day transfers, guys. And they are available right now on our TikTok shop. Did I mention Mardi Gras? I did mention Mardi Gras. I didn't I? There's some Mardi Gras transfers. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Mardi Gras, if you even probably heard of it, but if you're even celebrating Mardi Gras, we're from Louisiana, we're from Baton Rouge, and we do celebrate Mardi Gras. And for all the people who are smart out there, yes, I know Mardi Gras did not originate in Louisiana. It did in Alabama, but I don't deal with people from Alabama, so that part. Now, there's some Mardi Gras transfers, same deal. 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for $12, or you can get the pocket size. You can get the pocket size, 12 of those for $6. Well, hello, Mopar. How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. So those are the Mardi Gras transfers. Guys, you can start getting ready right now today for the upcoming observances. I'm going to just keep on sharing transfers until we get to our temperature. We got some Black History transfers. Black History transfers. You notice I didn't say Black History Month. We got Black History transfers for Black History Month observance. Okay. Once again, 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for $12, or you can get the pocket size for $6. All right. We have two different types or two different sets of the Black History. And then we have for the tumbler lovers, if you are looking for Black History tumbler wraps, we have sublimation tumbler wraps. So for you guys out there who are doing tumblers and you want to know, well, how do I make it work? How do I make it work? Well, the way you make it work is you need a heat source. This is sublimation. It is going to be done on paper. This is not vinyl wraps, okay? These are not vinyl wraps. So you want to make sure that you have a heat source. For the tumblers, you can use a convection oven. I heard people using mug presses. I've never done it with a mug press, or you can use a tumbler press. Yes, it is my creation. Well, not the image we took from somewhere, but I put everything together separately. Do I make 3D printed shirts? You got to be a little bit more specific. I'm on TikTok Shop Live, so I can only answer so many questions. I do have some 3D shirts on here that you can order, if that's what you're asking. With the clamshells, there's a difference between sub and screen print. What do you mean? Pressure, temperature, time? Absolutely. That's why it's important that you do your research. Screen print is going to be a lot less temperature and time. And whoever's providing your screen print transfers, whoever you're purchasing your screen print transfers from, they should give you some pressing instructions or recommendations. But it's definitely going to be a different temperature and time. And possibly pressure. Because with sublimation, the pressure is going to be dependent upon the substrate. Mopar, find us up here at our information and email us your request, please, and thank you. Yes, we can. So we getting heated up over here, y'all. We getting heated up over here. What are we looking at right now, guys? What do y'all see? We still looking at transfers? So these are the sublimation tumbler wraps for Black History, guys. Black History sublimation tumbler wraps. You're going to get 12 of these for $12 as well. You got your St. Patty's Day. St. Patrick's Day, guys. You can choose from the pocket size or the 11-inch sublimation transfers. Excuse me. Both are going to give you some great prices. And then we got a lot of other transfers on here as well. Lots of other transfers on here as well. Well, we appreciate it, CC. If they're here, you're going to be able to purchase. So, if you're just jumping on, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sublimating on this MDF photo frame. MDF photo frame. If you're new to sublimation, I strongly encourage you to do your research on sublimation. There are a lot of people who are disappointed because they think one transfer process is like the other, and it's not true. So if you're used to doing transfers on 100% cotton or even cotton blends, sublimation is not going to react to cotton like it's going to react to polyester. Sublimation loves polyester. The higher the polyester count, the better the look, the more vibrant. Sublimation rejects cotton. So the more cotton involved, the less you're going to get, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and prep my image. I had one customer on here. I think they may have been a potential customer. They wanted me to position myself and angle the camera so they can see everything that I was doing. Listen, guys, I am trying to show you how we sublimate our items, and there's no camera person here. Nobody's standing right here on a stool or a shelf or a lift or anything. So what you see is what you get. I'm doing the best that I can with the angles. But basically, I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to tape it to this substrate, okay? That's what I'm going to do. And every time I touch this, I always wipe it off because I don't want any fingerprints to get on here. I don't want any oil to be on here. So I've already measured my substrate. Everybody's going to find their own way of doing things. Normally what I do is I put mine face down over the image and then I tape it like that. Something I did leave out. You are going to need one of these. You're definitely going to need one of these, okay? You're going to need one of these because if not, thank you, Shauna D. If not, what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself in a bad way. So you're going to need one of these to measure your images and your substrate. And here's my tape. So y'all ready? I need y'all to double tap the screen, man, because I'm not feeling the love right now. I wish I was, but I'm really not feeling the love. We come on here and we show you different tutorials on how to use our items to make it a lot easier for you all to either make the informed decision to either start sublimation or to maybe go out and do something a little bit different for your customers and your business. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are intimidated by new items, new options, and new things. But remember, Christmas is over. And if you waiting on Christmas to start doing Christmas stuff again, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. Taking notes. All right. Take some notes. I hope I'm being real clear, y'all. Appreciate you. Shiny D, give it up, baby. Give it up. Ooh, we getting some gifts. We getting some gifts, y'all. Ooh, I don't know what it is, but I've never seen it before. We getting some gifts. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Give it up. Shoot, I might not have to come back on live. I may not have to come live again. All right, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love it, man. All right, I take this now. I'm going to take this down really good. And after I finish taping, I'll let you see what I did. The reason why we tape it is so it doesn't shift. And that's what I did, okay? I taped it. The reason why you tape it is so you don't want to shift. Now, when we sublimate this, we're going to sublimate this with the paper side up. For anybody out there who wants to know why. For anybody, thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. Y'all going to turn me into an AI. For anybody who wants to know why we're sublimating paper side up, well, the heat is right here. Now, I've seen some people sublimate upside down. That means the heat has to travel all the way around. And it's going to be a high possibility that it's going to ghost. So we're going to have direct heat hitting the paper so the science can actually take place and the sublimation ink can transfer from the paper to the substrate. Y'all ready? Once again, if you missed it, I have a green pad on here so I can make more pressure, have more pressure and push up. I'm pushing down, man. 380 degrees for 55 seconds. That's my choice. That's what I decided. That's what we're going with. Oh, so no ghosting. I learned that from you. Absolutely, Laura. Hey, Devon, what's going on? Do you have therapist prints? No, we don't. However, how you doing from California? However, you're more than welcome to go to our information up here. And once you get to our information, there'll be a spot where you can actually order custom prints. Okay. So we got about 17 seconds. Y'all, I don't know why I'm so antsy. I just can't wait to get off here though, y'all. I'm not really feeling too great, but you know, yeah. All right, so here you go. Maybe because it's a little cold in here too. The other thing is going to be important to have some safety gloves. Okay, you want to have some safety gloves. Now, my wife, bless her heart, she's a peeker, right? She likes to peek. Me, I either did it good or I didn't. So I just tear mine off. And I didn't do it good. I didn't get enough pressure in the middle. However, I'm gonna be doing this over because I definitely want to send this to my sister. Okay, but it'll be a great gift idea for her. Okay, so it didn't come out perfect like I wanted it to because I have a little ghosting in here on my brother-in-law's face. I could have had a little bit more pressure right there. Probably what I should have done was I probably should have taken a smaller pad. I probably could have taken a smaller pad and just focused on this area, okay? But I'll let you guys see what it looks like. You can see where it ghosted here. Y'all can see that ghosting because I didn't have enough pressure in that area, okay? However, this is going to make a great gift. It's going to make a great gift. Now, of course, it's a freebie, but I ain't sending it to them because it's jacked up. However, we're going to get it right. You just email me, okay? I'll make sure our email department gets on those emails. Hey, email department. Yeah, she got it. So that's what we're doing, guys. Margette, is that correct? Out of Augusta? Thank you. Thank you for jumping on. So the whole idea, guys, is to make sure that you have other options, okay? Other options. You want to make sure, and what I did was, this is one of our transfers. You guys can see it. This is one of our transfers from the Valentine's Day collection, okay? No, this is not tile. This is MDF. This is wood, Devon. This is wood. So the transfer that I used on here came from this collection right here. So I just wanted to show you guys some anytime gifts that you can use for anytime. All right. So now what you got to do is this. You got to go to the TikTok shop if you're on TikTok and check out the transfers. Also go to the TikTok shop if you are on TikTok shop and look at the sublimation blanks. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, you can check the link in the description. You can actually order the paper from both sides as well. Let me see. I did some of those for my father-in-law's funeral. Yeah, so these make great memorials. They make great memorials. Let me see. Yeah, so I didn't talk about that, Laura, because that's the design part. Yeah, that's the design part. So we're not talking about that, Laura. That's like a whole class, you know. That's a whole class. Yeah. But you know what? You can practice on inexpensive substrates. Okay. You can practice on inexpensive substrates like coasters to where you know until you get comfortable. And I mean, you know, it's not, you gotta have your own software to design, but it's not hard. I mean, like I said, I made a rookie mistake because I knew the first time that I hit the pressure, like I said, I was ready to get off of here. I knew the first time I hit the pressure that I was having some problems, but overall, it didn't come out too bad. So let me go show my wife. I'll be back. So can anybody tell me where this picture is? Can anybody tell me what this background is? Can anybody tell me this background? The landscape. Grand Rising, Brenda. I'm glad to be back too, Brenda. I don't know how glad, but somebody said Mount Everest. No. Somebody says Vegas. Close. Not exactly Vegas. Not Colorado. It's the Hoover Dam. It's the Hoover Dam, which is right outside of Nevada. Yeah. So it's Nevada. Just outside of Las Vegas, about 35, 40 minutes outside of Las Vegas. This is the Hoover Dam, guys. So, for everybody who just saw that quick, cool tutorial, yeah, that was our second time there, but it's like our fifth time in that land, but it was their first time. So I want to give them some keepsakes. So I'm going to be working on that today as well. But for everybody who saw the tutorial on the photo frame, make sure you go and check us out, okay? We got our, like I said, we got our sale. We got our sale going on at our warehouse until the 31st of December. That's our closeout. Take advantage of it. What else? I think that's it, YouTube. I gotta go. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Meet me over on TikTok. I'll be there for a minute. Peace.